Just heading off from Waya Island going down to Waya. Goes Claire and Andrew.
No bombing disaster for us.
No bombing disaster, Emma. That's good stuff. Good morning. You're on candid camera.
We're off to see some anchorage.
Yeah.
While Claire and Andrew were just beginning their adventure in this amazing place, we had hauled anchor and were heading off. But it felt so strange to be leaving this spot. Absolutely awesome. We could spend so much longer here. We'll never forget the beauty and the joy that was delivered to us through this experience. However, just as we got underway, we were approached by the Coast Guard who wanted to board us for training purposes. I guess we weren't leaving after all.
This was the US Coast Guard training the Fijian Coast Guard. They're all very polite and helpful.
Is it alright if we continue on our course? We're trying to racing the weather to get down to the next island. Is it? Where are you guys headed to? We're going to Waya, but we're not going to go very fast. But if we just keep cruising that way, is that going to be alright for you guys, or is it going to be a pain? We've got like an hour and a half window, and we don't go, we lose it.
Approval from our command still.
Okay.
Once they give us the green light, we'll board you guys first, so you guys can.
Okay, cool. That'd be great. So you think you're understanding with that? All right, fantastic. Papers.
Yeah. Down and you can sit down there if you like. It's a bit exciting for us.
First port of clearance, sir? Customs and immigration clearance?
And off they go.
They checked our papers, did a quick search of the boat, and we passed with flying colours.
They're happy. We're happy. Someone's surfing the reef out here.
No way.
Yes, way.
And finally we got underway.
Ah, cool.
Just coming into this stunning bay. Beautiful mountains. It's a pretty landscape. Had a pretty cruisy little sail up. This is about as fast as we've gone all day. 6 knots now in the flat water and air coming off the mountains. We beat the crazies, so that's good. Drop anchor and go and do our sevu.
When we went ashore to do sevu, the chief was out fishing, so we had to wait for him. We took a walk to the other side of the island to Octopus Resort, where we found these lads carrying bags of gravel up the steps. So I decided to give them a hand, get some gym work in free of charge. They were very appreciative to get a break sooner than they expected.
Is it heavy?
Yeah.
Wake up, wake up.
Thank you. That's all right. One more. They've done 12 bags each, almost. 200 bags, 8 of them. It's heavy. You can try one. This is John's homemade kayak or canoe. John's the chief of the village, yeah?
Yeah.
It wasn't me, I didn't do it. You did,
What's your name again?
You did well. Samuel.
After presenting the chief with our traditional carver, he then presented us with this sheet of paper. We then headed back to the boat where I had to have a look at the engine, which was leaking some water.
So that's our raw water pump there, and we had it repaired, new seals and
new bearings put into it in Savo. We've probably only run the engine for a maximum of about 10 hours since that. I've just pulled out a full bucket and another half out of the sump under the engine. Still not dry yet, but I'd run the engine and it's just dribbling out, so all the water basically in the system is just coming back out. So I've rung the guy that did the job and he's going to get back to me. Got to work out how we can actually deal with it, because we're not going back to Savo. It's the other side of Fiji and it's upwind all the way, and we don't really have time to go backwards, so we're going to have to work out something. Maybe he can get someone in Nandi to sort it out.
We'd booked a guide to take us up the mountain the next day with some newly found friends. It's green mango.
Mountain.
Yeah. I could forget about our mechanical problems for a little while longer. Voila! So up in front we have Knox. Knox, give the camera a wave. Knox is our guide for today. And then we have Nuria. Could you say it in Spanish for me, please?
Hola.
Oh, Bula.
Buenos días in Spanish.
Buenos dias. And behind we have, well, we know her.
Yeah.
Emma. And Bryce. Bringing up the rear guard.
I got my John Travolta on.
Wow.
It's not just about the place, it's about the people as well.
Feel my rhythm. I can't lose the beat. Just trying to stop.
Not too steep.
No. Yeah, 7 times.
As we neared the peak of this mountain, the view just opens up. It's an incredible spot. It's super windy, but just amazing to sit up there and look around.
Very windy up here.
Bula! It's beautiful, Knox.
Oh, it's amazing. It's so incredible. It is. Yeah.
How's your heart rate?
Oh, I don't feel it.
Good day?
Very windy.
Yeah, it's very windy.
It's the crab.
Just have to go up that one now.
Oh, that one. How did you feel, Bryce?
I'm going tree to tree.
Oh, come on, show us the other method. Come on. I think you're doing a great job.
You're taking the video.
I love it. Yeah.
I really want to see this.
I'm going to make you famous on YouTube. Okay, go.
I have to do it with a style. It's a little bit complicated.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic. This is a new sport.
You should try.
This is the Olympic champion.
To realize.
Now, climbing a mountain is one thing, but watching Knox scale this coconut tree was something else altogether. What a skill. He then proceeded to feed us with coconuts and coconut water. Fantastic. The extra effort that Knox made this a super special walk. Thank you so much, mate. Going down. Level 2, level 1.
Coming to ground floor.
Later that evening, we headed over to Bryce and Nuria's huge, comfortable catamaran for sundowners.
Thank you. I don't know, but they are always there, just there. Yeah, right. And it was quite a lot.
Wow, this looks awesome. You put a spread on.
Yeah, we'll go up top.
And it's very beautiful also, the island. It's amazing.
Turns out that Bryce plays bass, so we settled in for a bit of a jam. Bryce did an amazing job sitting in on songs he'd never heard before. Great effort, mate.
We're saying farewell to Waya Island, heading south. Had a beautiful time here. And last night we had a lovely night with our newly met friends Bryce and Nuria. On their huge catamaran. That's them heading off now. Played a bit of music, it was awesome fun. It's up early now and off we go before the wind dies.
We had a relatively short distance to cover on this passage, about 16 miles, but the wind was going to be against us, slowing us down a bit.
So most of the weather models last night had said that the wind would die out to about 10 to 15 knots out here by 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, slowly dropping. It's now 9 o'clock. We've got 19 watts apparent, pretty much on the nose, which was the expected direction. 20 at the moment, 20.4. And so we've double reefed the main and got the jib and the double reefed main. There's quite a few reefs as well, so we've got to work around those, which is painful because it's zigzaggy, but that's okay. We're making ground. Norla, as per usual, is handling it beautifully. It's a bit bumpy, but the other lady is having a little less enjoyment. Oh yeah. It's pretty wild though, look at this. Great sailing if you're going away from it.
You can see here how the short slop really stops Norla in her tracks. Even though the waves aren't particularly big, there's also some tide against us, and that's really slowing her down and making quite an uncomfortable motion. Nonetheless, we're making good headway and it's a fun sail either way. It's only for a couple of hours and we'll be to our destination.
They promised us sharks here, and we've already seen two and we haven't even finished putting the anchor down. How's paradise today, Emma?
Bad?
Not bad. Good to hear it. What's that? Stunning. Stunningly beautiful. Yeah,
Sure wouldn't want to hit that. No. As our time in Fiji was running out, it was just fantastic to enjoy a beautiful, relaxing afternoon on this gorgeous island, enjoying the warm water, the warm air, and the beauty of the scenery. The next morning we were determined to swim with the black-tip reef sharks. We'd heard that if you run the engine it attracts them, so we turned the engine back on and waited to see. Before too long we were treated to all this shark action. Once again, what an amazing experience to be able to swim with these graceful, beautiful creatures in their own environment. I've just had an awesome little dip in this beautiful clear water. Look at those fish there, right there. With some black-tip sharks. That was really cool. We've had a fantastic time. This has been a gorgeous little anchorage, but we're going to move on because we've only got a couple more days in Fiji, we think, and we want a couple more islands we want to see. We've got to head a little bit south and then east to get to Nandi to stock up, provision, fix our raw water pump which is leaking again, and make our plans for Vanuatu. Well, we've made our plans. We've got to do the advance notices, we've got to do all the bureaucratic stuff and look for the right weather window. So, off we go this morning. Beautiful sail today. Just left the island over here. Islands, a pair of them. And we're heading south, down that way. Got about, it's only about 11 miles total, so I think we've probably got about 9 miles to go or something, and then another spot, Yanuka Island, Yanuka. See what that holds for us. This is our little journey on the chart today. Actually, the chart calls it Yanuya. Yeah, so the winds are considerably lighter. The forecasts were all over the place and nothing really seemed to agree, so we just watched it and sure enough it's backing off, so we're taking that, and it's a lot more comfortable than it was yesterday. Emma's happy. How are we going, Emma?
Slowly.
Slowly? We're doing 5.9 knots. 6 right now.
Just a lot of zigging zagging, so I feel like we're not really covering much ground.
Steady like a crab. Wind fell back in, at least temporarily. Now we're back to 15. It came up to 20 knots, so I reefed, put a double reef in. Now we've got about 18 knots apparent. It's alright. There's a few bumps. Maybe you should write to the council, Emma, and ask them to repave the road. After a lot of tacking backwards and forwards and avoiding the reefs, we finally made it to our destination. Didn't take us too long, but it seemed a lot longer than it would have been had we done it the gentleman's way. Gentlemen don't sail to windward. Hello, Emma.
Hello, Samuel.
Where are we?
Yeah, Waya Island. So I think we thought it was the place they filmed Castaway because it's also called Castaway Island.
Mm-hmm.
But a quick Google search revealed that is not the case. The real Castaway Island is a couple of islands away from here, but still managed by the people who live on this island.
So
Same tribe.
So we've got quite a swim to find Wilson.
That's right. A
Okay.
big swim to find Wilson.
Yeah.
Although Wilson floated away, didn't he? I don't think he's on the island anymore.
Well, I think I found him
You
in Tonga.
did. You found him in Tonga.
Found him in Tonga, so he
Exactly.
did float away.
Yeah.
Wilson! Don't know how he managed to go against the currents, but anyway, he got to Tonga.
Good swimmer, like those great big manta rays.
Yeah, he must have manta ray
He
blood.
grew some bat wings.
Yeah. How was he crossing today?
Good. Much better than yesterday.
Yep. Got your sea legs.
Yeah. I think I had breakfast too. I think that helped, and probably got my sea legs. And
Oh, you didn't have breakfast today?
No,
no wonder you felt
mistake,
hungry. Oh,
mistake.
No, terrible mistake.
But the sea state wasn't as choppy, so I think that helped. But you know, it was certainly had its moments, and we were beating. But I was fine today.
I feel sick on dry land when I don't have breakfast.
Yeah. Well, you and I are different. I don't get hangry like you.
Okay, fair enough. Cockpit chatter over. As we have now left the Yasawa Islands, I thought it would be nice to end this episode with some drone and underwater shots of this stunning area. Thank you, Yasawas. We will never forget this amazing experience.